So let us properly arrange our design. So I'll start from this point, from this rectangle here, and I'm going to make sure this is aligned like this. Now I'll have to look for stroke layer. Then I'll press Ctrl T on my keyboard to open the transform tools. So I'm going to drag it like this and make sure it's aligned with this rectangle here, like this. And I'm going to resize it a little bit. So I'll click on this to accept the free transform. Now the next thing we are going to do is to import the picture for the design. So I'm going to start from this first rectangle here. Then I'll go to the home tab, I'll go to file, and I'll look for place embedded, and we'll look for my picture. Okay. So since the objective of the design is real estate company, so we have to make sure that we look for house. So this is the first one I'm going to use, and click on place. So I have to take it down here. So now we need to resize this image by press shift key and alternative key on our keyboard and dragging for your resize. Now press enter key on our keyboard. Then I will right click on the picture layer and I'll choose create clipping mask. So with that, I can position the picture in a perfect way. Okay, so the next picture to insert is this. So we have to go back to file, place embedded, and we'll look for the picture. So I'm going to use this and click on place. And I'm going to drag it here. Then I'll press shift key, hotkey, and drag so as to increase the size. Then I will right click on the layer panel and click choose create clipping mask. Okay, So the next one is this. So I'll go to File, Place Embedded, and look for the picture. Then I'm going to use this. I click on Place. Then I'll drag it here. So I have to resize. Shift key, Alt key, then drag out. Then I'll come to the layer, right click, create clipping mask. Alright, so I'm done with the picture. So the next thing I'm going to do now is to start to tag into the design. So we have to close this layer now, close this group, and we'll look for background layer, which is this. Then we go select our type tools, and we still maintain our Roboto font. We have to come to the home tab here and change to medium, and we make it type. So it's going to be the perfect home to start a family. Right, so I'm going to press Ctrl A to select everything. I'm going to change my type alignment to the left side. And I'll press Ctrl A again, and I'll come to the home tab here and increase the font size. So I think that is okay. I'm going to place the text right here. Now, so the next thing I'm going to do is to look for my rectangle again, and I'm going to draw another rectangle here. So I'll make sure I fill this with white. Then I will remove the stroke color. And I'll press I'll have to change the color to, I'll come to the layer panel here, or double click on the layer panel. So I will change to this gray now and click on OK. And I'll press Ctrl J to make a duplicate, then Ctrl T to open the transform tools, and I will resize it this way. And I'll click on this to accept the transform. Now I'll come to the layer panel again and double click on the layer thumbnail, and I'll choose this green. and I click on OK. Now I'll go back to my type tool. I will come back here and make a new layer. Then I'll come to the Home tab here. I will change the color to white. And I click on OK. And I'll make type. Now press Ctrl A to select everything. I'll come to the Home tab here and reduce the font size to, let me see, 48. Okay, I'll click on my Move tool. Now I have to locate the green rectangle layer, which is here. Then I'll press Shift key on my keyboard and select the rectangle. Then I have to come to the Home tab here and make sure I choose Alignment Vertical Center, Alignment Horizontal Center. Now I will come back here and select the starting from. Then I'll press Hotkey on my keyboard and drag to make a duplicate. Then I'll type a figure. So starting from $400,000. Now click on Move to. Okay. So the next thing I'm going to do is to go back to my type tools again. And here I'll have to change the color back to this green. Now click on OK. Now this place is going to be about the property. Now press Ctrl A to highlight, and I'm going to increase the size of the font from the Home tab here. And I'll click on the Move tool. Now I make sure that I take this text here and make sure it's aligned to the green rectangle like this. Now lastly, I'm going to copy text. So I have to bring out my type. So I will copy some text right here. So Ctrl Z to make a copy, and I'll come back to the Photoshop workspace. So I will go back to my type tool and I'll draw a simple text frame. I'll come to the Home tab here. I'll change the color. Click on this point here. Then I will pick this color now, this gray color. Now click on OK. Now I have to come to the Home tab again, and I'm going to reduce the font size to 24. Then I will change the type to bold. Then I'll make a type. But in this regard, I'm going to press Ctrl A and Ctrl V to paste the text. So something like this. So I can make a duplicate again. All right. So what I'm going to do next is that from this screen here, I will make a new layer. Then I'll go back to my type tool and I'll make a type. So here is going to be the website, w.website.com. And I'll press Ctrl A to highlight. So I'll click on here and change the color to white. Now click on OK. Now I have to increase the font size so that it looks more bold. From this point here, I'm increasing it. Okay, and click on Move to accept it. Next, I'm going to press Ctrl A on my keyboard. Then I'll come to the Home tab here to make sure that I align it to horizontal center. Then I'll come to this to select and choose the select. So with this, we have done with back view of our postcard design in Adobe Photoshop. I hope you guys learn one or two things in this practical class of our postcard design, and I hope to see you in the next video. Thanks for watching and see you soon. Bye.